Alright, so that was really weird. Let's see if this will stop. There we go. Alright, so it is working now. Cool. I'm gonna be playing some Forsaken. I was just grinding rivals for a bit. I'm also going to go join my, not that, the VC. And pray that no one gets me canceled. Um, let's see. The build mode channel is going ballistic right now. Um, yeah. We've got, yeah, about 15 minutes till the update comes out on the good side. Worst case scenario, 2 hours and 15 minutes, but until that update comes out, I'll be playing Forsaken. My reasoning for this is actually I'm going to be making a Forsaken style game in build mode with the new features. There's at least one new feature that's coming into the update that'll definitely help, if not multiple. I'm hoping that the build mode player models from past streams will also be added into the build mode shop eventually, which would also help with this. But, yeah. Anyways, regardless. I've got chat pulled up here. There it is, up there. You guys can't see it. Actually, no, you can see chat. Chat is right there on the left side of the screen, right over here. Also, all of my socials are down here. Check those out if you want. And, yeah, this is gonna be very, very interesting. Alright, that's related to the ARG, I guess. There was an ARG with this game that I didn't notice. I knew the picture in here was something. Yeah, this. I knew this was related to something. And I talked to this guy and I got the other code. Feeling good. Playing games. Yeah, if you say work at a pizza place, error code D8. That gives you that. And then apparently, yeah, you could click on the TV, which I didn't notice. I should have, but, yeah. Panda. Well, not anymore. I got rid of the panda. But yeah. Oh, there's a panda up there, too. Just turn around. Look at this one. There's a panda here, too. But yeah, so that's where all of those codes were. That's A2, D8. I think this lamp's like Morse code or something. Something like that. I don't even know if I'm being honest. But yeah, let's see who I'm going in as. We've got the kid here. I'm gonna be trying to get the token skin for new. Because I want a skin that I like looking at for each character while I grind them. The exceptions being 2-time, because I just genuinely dislike 2-time, so I'm just gonna play with the regular skin and get him to level 100 and then be done with him. I'm gonna be honest, I don't like this map. Like, it's cool looking and all, but, like, I prefer most of the old maps, with the exception of one. Is someone taking damage? Oh, get the pizza. Never mind. Got it. Is he still on me? Is there another Elliot? There's me. There's not another Elliot. So I can only heal via medkits. If I just let that Elliot die, no one would notice, right? Or I mean 2-time. Oh, he's dead already. I'm really good at my job, chat, trust. Trust I'm good at playing Elliot. Ooh! That hurt. Please take the hits. Why is he still coming for me? Also, hitbox? Question mark? Hitboxes? I gotta love Forsaken hitboxes. Inventory. Survivors. Who do I want to play as? I like that. I'm gonna play Shabletsky. Actually, let's play Dusakar. Let's play Dusakar. This is gonna be so dumb. Is that Guest 666? I need him in the game. I need Guest 666 in the game now. Like, immediately. This guy does such a cool trick, dude. You gotta see it. Anywho. Out there that I'm not good at this game whatsoever. Like, the highest I have a character to is 27. And how much playtime do I have in the game? Almost 2 days. Killer wins 0. And worth $15,000. What you got? Oh! Oh! Ah, the gashing wound! The gashing wound with the... Okay, yeah, no, this guy's dead. Holy cow. I'm gonna have the Piggy Discord server open in the background. Just to see if there's anything. Update will release around 2 p.m. EST. That's 6 minutes from now, chat. That gives me about 1 or 2 more runs at Forsaken. Oh, we've got Invincible in here. I was gonna say title card and edit it in, and then I realized I'm live. This map sucks for Dusakar. Where's Killer? Did I hit him? No, I did not. Update will release around 2 o'clock. I forgot about that. Holy dude. Where's the Elliot? Where's Elliot? Elliot. Okay, well that's okay. I didn't realize I was gonna hit that. He doesn't see me through there. Does he? Elliot! Elliot, where are you? Elliot! 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 Oh my god, thank you. Oh, it's through the wall. Where's John? I zapped a survivor. Okay. Oh, he ran out of my pathing. I don't really have much I can do about that. Nope! Nope, that's me. That's me. That is very much on me. Okay, I missed that. Okay. Excuse me, sir. Okay. I was gonna say he shot spikes at that guy so he could come for me. Who is that? That's a guest. Okay. Hello. How you doing? Oh, hello, normal guy. I am currently playing Forsaken. The update comes out at 2 p.m. Meaning I've got 3 minutes on Forsaken. I was able to grind the contracts and the items to get the subspace strip mine today as well. I'm also currently playing Dusakar. That's not who I wanted to protect, but they're low, so... Yeah, I got the subspace strip mine, for 250. And the flamethrower, yeah. Because it refunded me 600 keys. I had all but... 3, I believe. I was missing the crossbow, the freeze ray, and the... what's it called? The, crossbow, freeze ray, and the battle axe. That's all I needed. So, I had quite a few keys put into it already. And it just, gave me, like, 600 keys for all of that. Which, the most expensive weapon in the game, I believe, costs about 400. Maybe 500. So, I was able to afford literally any weapon in the game after that. Got the killer and a survivor with that? Nice. I'm so cooked. Don't bring him to me. Oh no, he wants me. I'm dead. No, he dodged it. I'm dead. Goodbye. Well, I may not have been able to get anything significant out of that playthrough, but that does not matter because it's time for the piggy update. Are you going to be joining me for the making of this game? Alright, I'll share screen. Updated 5.4? This isn't it, is it? This isn't it, is it? Hold on. Let me open this. Share your screen. Make selection. Share this window. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Something feels different here. Nothing that I can see. Items. Nothing that I can see. Lights. Nothing. Decoration. NPCs. Any new NPCs? I don't see any new NPCs. Events. Keep in mind that it may not have come out yet. So there may be a new thing for all of these that we just haven't seen yet. Links. Is it here? Chat, is it here? I don't think it's here yet. Yep, nope. Uh, 2 p.m. EST, that's now. 5.4, updated today. I'm gonna play Rivals real quick. I'm gonna, like, try and see if I can grind out the rest of my, contracts, because I still need to get kills with the, I believe it's the, nope, crossbow's done. Daggers. I never fulfilled my contract with the daggers. I still need 2 more kills for that contract. And the other one is the, whatchamacallit, the subspace trip mine, I believe, is the other one. Yeah, I need 3 more minutes with that, but I think I'm missing something else. Yeah, that's it. Just the daggers and the subspace trip mine. So, for now, What channel did I just stumble across? Buildmode update should be out now. It's around 2 p.m., not at 2 p.m. Okay. So, I'm thinking I'll have enough time to grind out contracts. Here's the only thing I'm going to say about the, flamethrower and the subspace strip mine now that I have them. All I'm going to say about them is I'm not going to use them unless the enemy team is using pay-to-win weaponry. Basically just fighting fire with fire. Joke. So what I'm gonna do, while we're doing this, I will have the subspace strip mine in my back pocket just so that I can get the playtime from it. But I'm really only gonna be focusing on dagger kills for this, for now. I'm assuming update logs is where it'll end up. Announcements. Nope, I do not want bridge. Announcements. No, it's not announcements, it's update logs. What am I going for with this? AR, daggers, obviously. Battle axe, I've really taken a liking to. I really like the battle axe because I just need to, like, it's essentially, God dang! Item 30. Is that a paintball gun I sniff? You know what that means, chat. It's time. And we'll do a subspace strip mine for good measure. They may have masked it. Yeah, try hitting me with a paintball gun again, I dare you. He's really low. I hit him with a flamethrower. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I forgot that it's because I'm so used to the weapons that are like high damage, low cooldown. So every time I see a lot of ticks, it's like, damn! Sniper! Holy cow! But that's 2 pay-to-win weapons. So, I've already been streaming for half an hour. That's crazy. I do not have mine. Dead. I got an assist off of that. Yeah, I don't think I'm getting kills with the daggers here. I think I should just go for just trying to, you know, win. Oh, I'm so getting sniped. Never mind. How did that not hit? Goodbye. I should have medkitted. What do you mean? Like to boost myself in the air? I'm gonna use one now. What? Alright, I know I used like all of my flamethrower ammo on him. Yeah, he had to have been low. Oh my gosh, this is pain. This is pain, chat. This is pain. I'm noticing that I have a larger audience now. So let me explain why I'm in Rivals and not Piggy, even though I said I'm playing the Piggy Buildmode update. It's not out yet, and I'm doing this because I'm bored. Well, okay, goodbye. That's one way to kill someone, is with a flamethrower. 2 concurrent viewers, I'll take it. You know, it's better than 0. Oh, I'm getting sniped. Ooh, I should not take the high ground when there's a sniper. Dang! Okay. Yep, poor man's exogun. Forgot about that one. Forgot about that one. Wow. Not seeing anything. Backpack. I got a battle axe charm. Let's see what it is. Money bag. I don't think I'm gonna use that one. I really like the battle axe skin that I have, though. I do have to say, I do really like it. I like all the skins that I have. I think they're all pretty neat. 4. Alright. I don't know how my concurrent viewers just went down to 0 when I'm definitely watching my own stream right now. Should at least maintain a constant rate of 1, but okay. I'm just gonna ignore that. I have 6 keys. I did all of that. I have every weapon in the game plus 3 pay-to-win weapons, and I still have 6 keys. I also did use this code though. Free 87. It's like every other day if you pop in, you'll have a new code you could put in. So you should check out my stream. I've got a new setup for the stream, like how it's playing or whatever. Like, I figured out how to put chat on screen, kind of. And I did something else, too. I've got to give them the benefit of the doubt, dude. Gunblade, daggers, battle axe. What do I use? Oh, Warhorn. Warhorn. When in doubt, go Warhorn. I'm hearing a lightsaber. I hit him. Ow. Holy cow, dude. I really want to get these last 2 dagger eliminations, but I don't think I can without, like, fumbling the game hardcore. I also think I should stop using that at the beginning and use it, like, when I actually need it. I can't find this guy, bro. Damn. I couldn't. I should have switched to these, shouldn't I? But yeah, I really like this battle axe skin. Okay. You're gonna die. Where'd he go? Oh my god, he's so low, dude. What? I was gonna say. There's no... Yeah, but there were 2 of us. Got him. How low is he? Yes, I am. He's got a chainsaw! Where'd he go? What? 5 HP. I could have killed him with that. I could have killed him with the daggers, bro. The chainsaw does a ridiculous amount of damage. I almost want to main the chainsaw because of how much damage it does, but at the same time... Who did I hit? Excuse me. Excuse me. This guy. Damn. Is that a pay-to-win weapon? Hold on. Yeah, it is. Medkit. You know what that means. It's time to go all out, Chattadonia. Why did I... Where'd he go? Yeah, go for it! Go for it, pal! Got him! I killed him with the dagger. That's an elimination. Right? Yeah, my name's first. Ah, assist. I hit him once. That's one elimination. That's one elimination. I can officially... They can only come in from the top now, and I can just stand here and guard it. What a wall! Go for it! Come here. Hi! Thanks for the contract. Now I can switch off of this and go full beast mode. Revolver. I've got to find a way to loop them without actually interacting with it myself. Damn! In hindsight, what I should have done is use something else. Build mode. Build mode badges? Chat. You can make badges? View my Hold on. I'm sorry. I think the update's here. I'm gonna dip now. I did get the dagger kills, though. Good luck on your rivals grind. I think it's here. Is it here? Buildmode update! It didn't... What? I didn't mean to do whatever that was. I meant to join my own. I think I accidentally clicked on a community server. My server. View my badges? It's real. Chat. Update. Added the build mode shop. Added custom badges, 12 free. Added badge giver link. Added decal block. Added texture block. Added escape door 3. Added smoke block. Added mousey NPC. Added counter link. Added operation link. Added counter if link. Added invisible thin wall. Added powered gate link. Linked event. Added sloped conveyor block. Added target trigger. Added chat command trigger. Added mounted light. Added barrier decoration. Added cardboard box decoration. Added dirt hole decoration. Added flat TV decoration. Added food shelf decoration. Added garbage bags decoration. Added loudspeaker decoration. So I can make pressure now. I can make pressure. Because of the loudspeaker thing. Added luggage trolley decoration. Added new couch decoration. Added new lamppost decoration. Added old TV decoration. Added server box decoration. Added target stand decoration. Added target decoration. Added pizza box decoration. Added Willow player model. Added Z player model. Added Zuzi player model. Added Zuzi princess player model to build mode shop. Added Mr. P turret to build mode shop. Added give to player setting on item spawn block. Added not logic to if gate. Added has badge to if gate. Modified if gate internal logic. added tap to build on mobile, added no enemy mode, added hide custom image setting, added volume setting to audio player, added a toggle to enlarge the block picker menu, added larger settings menu on large screens, added slot 11 game pass, added slot 12 game pass, added F to teleport in no clip mode, added a 3-second wait to the map saving confirmation, added band protection, added new crouch UI, fixed select bot / player model menu, not something, it won't show. But my suspicions about this update were so far off. I thought it was going to help me, like, mildly improve Purgatory and work on Battle of the Buried, which is the game I'll be working on. No! It's going to I basically can completely remaster every single one of my games with what's in this right now. This is insane. Let me first check basic. Any new basic items? Thin transparent wall. That's it. Okay. Items. New items. Ooh, this. Wow! Oh, that's so nice, dude. I can enlarge it now. Key code. Key code slot or item. Item. Lights. Modern lamppost. Mounted light. So, it's been a while since we got new lights, so that's cool. New decorations. Barrier. Cardboard box. TV flat screen. Dirt hole. So I can make it look like NPCs are spawning from that. Food shelf and loudspeaker. So a lot of floor 2. I've been working on Purgatory too much. A lot of book 2 stuff. Pizza box. I can revamp floor 1 with it. Put it in some empty slots. NPCs. Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? I know they're here. Mousy and Crawl Point. Yes. What's new here again? In events? Smoke block. Invisible thin wall. That's what it meant. Oh my god. Years I've waited for that. Years. I'm not even saying that to exaggerate. Like, it's been a long time. This, settings, cutscene, door style. I could change the door style of that. Require key, require planks, require wrench, require key code, badge. What? Okay. Alright. Invisible thin wall, though. This can allow me to... Yeah, this is going to allow me to make, barriers without having to use offsets, which is going to be so nice for Purgatory especially. Jesus Christ! Oh! Oh! I don't even know where to begin! Operation gate, what's this do? Value operation. Oh, it's math! Oh, it's math! So now... Yes! Except now I'm gonna have a headache, but still, math! A new type of linkable door. I think I'm gonna use this for the finale of floor 3 as opposed to the door I was originally gonna use, which I would have to bring in an alt account for to even show you what it looks like. Dialogue and info block got put next to each other. A lot of rearranging in this happened. Some of it I'm happy about. This, not one of them. Dialogue and info block have basically the same logo, but they do 2 completely different things. Image block, beta. So, oh, wow. Oh, wow. So basically, right, this allows me to put pictures on walls. Like, I can put I can make my own posters, upload them to Roblox, and put them on the walls. The issue is, now production, if I decide to use these and not just make them how I have been making them and come back later, production for the games will take twice as long. Target trigger. Yes! Okay, I know what that is now. Basically, if you shoot it, it'll power something. So it lets you use the gun for stuff. So basically, right, you know the FPS games where like you have to shoot an NPC to be able to unlock it? If you get a stationary NPC or like target practice for the FPS, then you can use this to open the door. I know there's more. Chat command trigger. I like the idea of this. I don't see where I would use it. I mean, I know I could use it for owner only stuff. And like teleporting. Actually, no. I know exactly how I could use this. I could set up chat command triggers to instantly teleport me to checkpoints. While beta testing for purgatory and all that. And then this puzzle. 5 levers side by side. You have to make them all face the same direction. Oh my gosh, dude, this is gonna be so fun. Counter gate, operation gate. What's counter do? Because I know operation is... Oh, just every time you power it, it adds one. Wait! Comparison. Oh my gosh. So I can code the characters with more complexity now than before. These 3 triggers right here, counter operation and counter if, will vastly help with LMS in Battle of the Buried. Any new audio links? I don't use them enough to be able to tell. Actually. Like, I use them, but I use, like, 2 of them. Badge giver. Settings. Badge. I need to check more than just this one menu. Because we got all of this, which is cool. 2. Nothing new in here. So there's no new tools. This. No, I don't really care about colors or textures. Settings. Change allowed ability. Nope, that's been there. Never mind. I need an option to do that in game. This has all been here. Change survivor model. It's only ones I have still, unfortunately. Yep, I could still change that. Settings, game. But yeah, control. Load link tutorial map. View update log. Those are both new for the control. I'm happy about those. Privacy, server discoverable, change public maps, and yada yada. That's all the same. Configure badges. I could create badges now. I'm okay with that. NPCs. That's been there. That's the same. Now, where is it? There it is, gang. Build points. Player models! Player models! Yes! This is what I was waiting for. The player models, because I'm using player models to make, like, to show characters. Includes Tigry Adventurer player model. 120. Or Zuzi Princess, which they said they added. Holiday Decorations Pack. Spooky Decorations Pack. Events. That's... Turret event. That's the turrets from floor 2 that I already have. So it can give you ones that you already have. Magic wand event. So, yeah. I have most of these, but it would be nice to have them on my main account instead of my alt account and have to come back and get them. Hide custom images. Hide custom images, that's going to be a huge one. Because unlike audio, for whatever reason, you don't need any kind of verification to upload decals. to Roblox, so anyone could just take a picture of anything from their files, put it into Roblox, and use it in their map. Just like that. Which I'm not complaining about. I'm complaining about the fact that you can do more explicit things with an image than you can with a sound. Mute custom audio as well, and hard mode. What's over here? This. Doggy, bunny, Z, Zuzi, Willow. Those are all new. I have to assign characters to them. But, yeah, I think, chat, that it's time to begin work on this. My badges, server badges. Server owners can configure badges in server settings. Any new skins? Probably not, but I'll check anyway. You can never be too careful. Duokara Mare. Decaying Infected. Crampiggy? I don't remember some of these. Wait, no. These were all from the Christmas event. I do remember these. This was the Mrs. P badge. I remember that. Decaying Infected is... Right, it's the randomized one from that. I have Blatten Prototype. Duokara Mare, though. I don't remember getting that one. Anyway, it's fine. I'm not gonna complain if they accidentally gave me a skin or something. I don't know how they would have, unless it gave it to everyone, but yeah. So, badges. You know what that means that I can do? I can set it up to where you can't obtain items in the pre-run shop unless you have certain badges. I can also set it up to where you have to have a certain badge in order to play a certain character in the game. Like, say, for example, the ability to not be able to play anyone with specific, what's it called? The characters, the ones, because there's one survivor that doesn't have any abilities, and there's one killer that has like the weakest abilities. I'll be able to set that up to where I'll be able to set it up to where the what's it called? You have to win as survivor to play certain survivors and win as killer to play certain killers. So that's got me really excited. And if I go into links, there's one if gate. New if gate settings, right? That's something that it said. Has item, has badge. Has badge. Holy dude. This is gonna be so much fun. It's gonna take me a lot of grinding before Battle of the Buried can officially come out, guys. Because of the fact that I have to grind up enough to buy every single one of these characters. I also have to figure out what to do with these three, because I wasn't expecting any new player models to be added. I do hope that eventually they'll add an uninfected version of every character as player models, but that's unlikely. Oh, Zeuswood God Gamer in the chat says very skibbity. Uh-huh. I'm I was so excited to see chat messages that I just read all of them, and sometimes that's a mistake. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's some funny stuff, but sometimes, I read the wrong messages. Counter operation and counter if gate. So I'm assuming this means that... Okay. I think I understand it. Counter gate. Winky face emoji in the chat. Appreciate it. Yeah, so it's not actually telling me anything about him, but I think I understand it. So, these are math equations, right? right here. Number. This is what number you start off with. Let's say 6, just to show something. Every time you power this, it goes up by 1. This, wait, no. You need one of these to do that. Okay. This is an operation block. Let's set this number to 2, for example. I could set add, multiply, subtract, or set. I'm going to subtract. If I link this to here, every time I power this, it subtracts 2 from here. Eventually, I don't know if it's going to go to negatives or not, but like this right here, value. So every time I power it, it's going to do this operation this many times to this counter block because I have it powered, and this is going to hold the number. This is going to detect the number value in this. And if it, say, gets equal to 0, I can set it up to do something. I think that's how this works. I don't know, because the funny thing is they set up this little eye icon right here so that you can click on something and then click the eye icon to view information about it, but it's not telling me anything. So this is purely I don't know the word. I'm sorry. But for example, I could set up a target block. This target block I can then set to here. Every time I shoot this, it's going to add 2 to this, which starts at 6. When this gets equal to 0, well, I have to fix that. When it equals 10, so we landed 2 shots, we'll say. Then, it's going to output something. Just as an example. Where I would use this, I have a few ideas. I don't know which one, I don't know what I'm going to do for it yet. But, what I do know is that I can test by using a button. And then when it hits something, I'll use a modern lamppost to show that it's hit the number and show if I actually understood it right. If I've understood it right, that means after 2 presses of this button, it will, after 2 presses of this button, it'll turn on this light, if I understand it correctly. Because this starts at 6, this adds 2 every time I press this button, and this is detecting when I hit 10, and when I hit 10, it's going to power this. Yep, there we go. I pressed it twice, it added 2 to the counter each time. After the second press, it turned on the light. I don't know if I'm smart or I've just been dealing with these build mode links for too long so that I just instantly understand what it's supposed to do. Build mode shop. How do I obtain build points? I have 19 already. This item is limited. This means it's only available to buy for a limited amount of time before the shop refreshes. When the shop refreshes, new items will be available to buy. Okay. So, shop refreshes weekly. And when it refreshes, all of these limited items, so this is going to permanently be here. You can unlock it at any time. I already have it, but you can unlock it at any time. Next week, so next Sunday, this, and these are all going to go away and be replaced by something else. You can use them. Okay. Earn build points by playing build mode. Okay, so after a certain amount of time, you just gain points, because I just got 20 by doing nothing. But let's try something else. So we're going to set it to subtract 1 and start off at 10. Then I'm going to set this to detect when it is equal to 0. This equation will end up being used for Battle of the Buried. which is why I need to make sure I know how it works. Links. I'm also going to try it with a lever. And we'll see. Now, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And after this flip, it should turn on the lamp. Kaboom. And it did. So, with that being said, I now know how I'm going to set up the LMS system. And boy, howdy, am I glad they added this now when I'm starting Battle of the Buried instead of halfway through it. Because there's apparently still a feature that did not make it to this update because he ran out of time and couldn't get a certain part of it to work. So it's coming out next Sunday. I feel like this was plenty, but I'm not complaining about more updates. I was feeling, honestly, he held back the best parts of this update. I was feeling very sad about this update. I thought it was going to be like 2 things. It was going to be like able to make, with enough willpower, it was going to be able to, I forgot M mutes me. With enough willpower, it was going to be able to make Battle of the Buried work, but I'd have to like create whole new circuits. No, this was huge. He just hit all the really exciting stuff from it. Limit 1. Item. Key code. 1 at a time, give to player. Now, here's the other thing I want to test out. What did it give me? What did I set it to give me? Key code. The new item. Here's the other thing I want to test out. Chat triggers. Well, not chat triggers, but I'm going to use chat triggers to test it. Now, the other thing I want to test out is, we'll just use a snowball for this example, even though I made the command /gun. Don't worry about it. Gun and item are the 2 commands I've put in here. One of them is item, the other one's gun. Actually, wait. When I go to press play, no enemy. No enemy. So I don't have to spawn Piggy out of bounds anymore. I just don't spawn Piggy. So, everything here is invisible. But if I go to the chat, I type /item because I use the chat trigger. Because I use the chat trigger command, it gives me the key code. Now, here's the thing that's going to make or break Battle of the Buried. So, I'm very nervous to type this in. /gun. This should give me, I believe it's a snowball. Oh my god! Oh my god! I can make Battle of the Buried. The issue I was running into with making Battle of the Buried is I was using items to represent abilities, right? So you hold out an item, you use that ability, right? And when you hold out the item, it'll take it from you and then give it back when the cooldown's over, right? Really simple system. You hold the item out, it takes it out of your inventory, it sets up a timer. After that timer's done, it gives the item back to you. And as soon as you use it, it does whatever the ability does. The issue I was running into is when you pick up an item from the ground, you swap the item in your inventory with the item on the ground. But if you use the spawn item block to put it directly into your inventory, you can double up the amount of items you have and maybe even add more. Like if I do /gun so I don't get muted again. Okay, it didn't work this time. Okay, so it can't give you duplicates of the item you already have unless it's something like ammo or stackable coins. But you can have multiple different items with this block that you couldn't before. That's the feature that I thought was coming with this update when I saw give to player as a setting. So, that means that now Battle of the Buried is 100% possible between the math, blocks, and the give item to player blocks. It also means I can update looting in Purgatory floors 1, 2, and 3 to where when you open a locker, it'll instantly give you the item instead of throwing it on the floor and you have to pick it up. Huge news. Huge. I can also create the badges for real. The issue is floor 2 alone has 12 badges, so that would use all of my free slots up. So I'm going to make the Battle of the Buried badges first. As much as I do want more badges for... As much as I do want more badges for Purgatory, because I feel like that would definitely enhance it, I am going to prioritize Battle of the Buried because holding things off for Battle of the Buried versus holding things off for Purgatory, Battle of the Buried would be more impacted by me not having the badges readily available. Another thing that I can't use right now because I just spent all my Robux on a Game Pass for Rivals is if I go here and I go load slots 11 and 12, there are now 2 more slots that I can save games to. I can't get them. However, I do have a couple of save files here that I would be willing to overwrite. Updating and Purgatory are not allowed to be overwritten because Purgatory is Purgatory and updating is where I'm working on floor 3 so that I can leave Purgatory playable for you guys, like hostable for you guys while I work on floor 3. So I have it in a separate save file here. I'm not clicking on that because that would spoil floor 3. But photo shoot or tutorial. I make a hard decision here. Photo shoot would be easily replicable because all it is a light green box that's hollow on the inside so that I can take screenshots for thumbnails. Or tutorial, which doesn't really fully function anymore because of links. The reason it is so hard for me to overwrite tutorial is because that was the first ever series on my channel, not only that I started, but that I completed. So that's just been sitting there with me as where it all began. But there's been a lot of updates since then. It's barely functional and it's just taking up storage. So I believe I am going to overwrite it for Battle of the Buried and make Battle of the Buried in its honor. I do want to test one more thing though. If I do this, if I do this and click no enemy, I still have to have the piggy spawn placed even if I do no enemy mode? What? No enemy mode won't spawn piggy, so I don't understand why it won't let me do no enemy mode when I don't have the piggy spawn there. It's not gonna change anything. My badges, server badges. I am curious if it actually added badges to Piggy. Probably not. It's probably like build mode stores it, but like it's stored within build mode specifically. But I'm gonna check just to be safe. Metallica event. Unfortunately, did not. Wait, I did get that badge, didn't I? Yeah, I have that badge. Never mind. Never mind, I'm sorry. I don't know if I played it for my channel or not, but I at least got it on my alt account, so, because I was there for that. Time and time post hunt. So the first hunt version, I really liked that map. I want to get normal guy to play it because it was actually really fun. And one of the NPCs from that map is going to be used for Battle of the Buried. Completed Decay, Keymaster. Completed Home. Okay. Yeah, so there's no actual badges on Piggy. Badges is specifically for inside of build mode. Like it's a build mode thing. 10 views on the stream. Okay. Uh maybe I should check chat again. Because I had chat closed real quick while I checked Roblox. My fault. Anyways. Let's see. But chat. I'm gonna leave this up to normal guy who's here in Discord with me. And the people in the chat. Should I work on Battle of the Buried right now? Or now that we've seen the update, should I go play Forsaken so I can get more inspiration for Battle of the Buried? Because there are no new guns in the game, so playing Rivals is out of the question. And I played it earlier on stream. Um because it's not like I would be playing it for like a PvP map. If I go to items, it's still just gun, crossbow, gun, but you can friendly fire. By the way, now that Battle of the Buried has been announced and I'm going to start working on it, I would like to read off some of the abilities. At the very least, I'm gonna say this. There are very few abilities in Battle of the Buried that do not have a chance. Like, most abilities in Battle of the Buried can friendly fire on yourself or your teammate if you use them poorly. Um, like some of them, like there's one ability that keeps recurring, which basically spawns in this NPC that I'm gonna go show you real quick right here, called the Scry. What this guy does, he wanders around the map and he alerts everyone to the nearest player's location. Like they get highlighted through a wall, just like in Forsaken when like you enter LMS or something like that. He wanders around and when he sees a player, he highlights them and follows them until they break line of sight. The issue with that is he could either highlight the killer or your own teammate. So, there's a friendly fire ability there. There's also killer abilities that can friendly fire. For example, the killer Blue Cat. I'm not sure if I'm keeping those names or if I'm doing the same thing that I did in Purgatory, where I change up their name a bit just for the sake of this. But I think because this isn't like as cryptic as Purgatory is supposed to be, I think I'm gonna leave it as the regular names. But Blue Cat, his ability, he can make everyone freeze in place. Well, not make. Here's what I mean. If I go to links right here, and I go to if gates. Where is it? Where's the if gate? If gate. There's a setting in the if gate called is moving. It's right here. I just saw it. Is moving. Now, what this ability of Blue Cats is going to do is it's going to detect after 3 seconds of the ability being used if someone's moving. If they are, it's going to kill them. Here's the thing. It also can kill Blue Cat if he's moving after those 3 seconds. The difference is he'll know when the ability's fired off, whereas everyone else will have to be constantly looking at the top of their screen. And then after 5 seconds of the ability being fired off, it'll say unfreeze and you go back to playing as normal. I'm thinking of changing his other ability because his other ability right now is just a friendly fire gun. Right? It's a gun, he could just shoot people. The problem with that is he can make someone freeze and then shoot them. I'm thinking of changing that ability to he spawns an NPC that hunts down players and kills them if they get too close. And he has the freeze ability, so he kind of has to like make them work together because that NPC would be slower. The thing with that is, I'm also unsure about that ability. Overall, Blue Cat's kind of a gray area. I do know I at least want the freeze ability there, because his powers are like he freezes people and stuff. But yeah. I am willing to make this a longer stream and work on Battle of the Buried. At least get some gameplay mechanics and some maps in here. I am also willing to share with you some of the OSTs. Because the OST for the game, as I think of it right now, is made. The thing is, there are 3 new characters, like 3 new player models, and both killers and survivors are going to be represented by player models. So, uh, we'll have to see what these guys do. Like, if they're going to add in another killer or another, or 3 more survivors, or something like that. But, I can tell you that there is a character in this game. I'm not going to tell you who they are. I'm not going to tell you what they do. But there's a character in this game who's an NPC who is so incredibly rare, you will most likely never see them in all of your playthroughs of this game. This character is supposed to act as the looming threat of the game and provide a bit of lore for you, for all you lore hunters. This character, and I did the calculations last night, according to my calculations, anyways, has a 1.5625% chance of spawning per round. But there's other special conditions that need to be met as well. They only work if you are not in standoff mode. Meaning, if you are in LMS and it is not going to start a special type of LMS theme. Like, for example, to show you guys in Forsaken, because you guys aren't going to know any of the character interactions yet. Cool Kid versus 7 and 7. Or 1X versus Shidletsky. If either of those happen in Battle of the Buried, in Battle of the Buried, it's going to flag it as standoff mode, not last man standing mode. Meaning, you have to be playing as a character that isn't going to enter a standoff against the killer. You also have to survive LMS for 1 minute before this character will even spawn. That's all I'm going to say. Is they have a 1% chance to spawn if you're 1 minute into LMS and it is not standoff mode. Let's check on how many build points I have. 39. I'm honestly thinking I'm going to go for player models first. Because Battle of the Buried is so reliant on player models, and some of these I don't even know where I would use them at, but I would just like to have. Like, I know where I would use spooky decorations, at least, right? I would use the skeleton to represent endoskeletons in Purgatory. Because there's, like, backstage rooms. I could use those. But for now, I'm going to... Because those are always gonna... It's gonna refresh. It has everything in a system. It's gonna refresh through all of them. So eventually, if I don't get it this week, it'll eventually come back to me. But, at this time, it's time to say goodbye to the how to make a working FNAF character save. You've served me well. Your series still lives on my channel. I'm not going to delete it. If you guys really want to check it out after the stream, go for it. I do have to warn you though, my voice has lowered like 5 octaves since that video series came out. So, whatever you're hearing right now, you will not hear from me whatsoever when it comes out. Or when that series was made. Um, which it's insane to look back and think that was only a year ago that that came out, and my voice has changed that much since then. But yeah. Anyways, Battle of the Buried. Confirm. And we're going to save this to Battle of the Buried. Now, if I'm not mistaken, another thing that was changed, yeah, is the 3 second countdown for saving. As opposed to like having to wait 30 seconds between when you first save it and when you save it again. Which is really gonna help myself. Help and harm myself. Because I always save the game before leaving. Because I'm paranoid that I'm gonna lose the save file. But I always double save, so I wait and save it again. Or like I try to see if I could save it again, and if I can't, that's how I know. So the constant 3 seconds is going to throw me off in some way. Unless it's not. Nope, it's 3 seconds no matter what. Okay. So, first things first. Let's create ourselves a little lobby. You know, Forsaken has it. Uh, I can't think of any other games. Purgatory has it. This lobby, however, isn't gonna work like the lobby in Purgatory. There's one major difference. You aren't going to spawn in it when the game starts. This is going to be where you sit while you wait for the game to start. If that makes sense. So just the game, like Forsaken, where while the game's running, well, not while the game's running, but while you're waiting for the next round to start up, it's gonna hold you here. I will have to make the ceiling out of no clip blocks, so you don't spawn on top of the lobby. But it will happen, and I'm thinking of making this themed like a facility. Oh, you know the feature I really need added? The ability to respawn, but top 10 stutters of 2025 right there. Resize the base plate that you spawn on to make it either one block or even wider. Because the fact that I cannot resize it, I have had to do so much extra work to get some of my maps going. Because, as you guys have probably seen if you've taken a look at any of the games I've made, except I think one, I use the checkered pattern in my floors a lot. The problem with that is, checkered pattern is you place the floors one block at a time. I cannot resize this to be one block wide. Therefore, I have to build on top of it and lose that extra block of height. Now, you may be thinking, well, it's infinite here, right? If I fly down far enough, and I know this because I've encountered this in Purgatory and we'll have to rework. Yeah, if I fly down far enough, there's a kill box down there. It's not if you're falling for long enough. No, there's a genuine kill box at the bottom here, and floor 5 of Purgatory is going to have to be up in the heavens, or else it'll just kill you as soon as you try to load it. So that's going to be fun to figure out a fix for. But, yeah. Here's the other thing. Because I'm using player models to represent killers and survivors, no one's going to know who the killer is at first. I plan on fixing that. I plan on having kind of like a cutscene like Forsaken does. I obviously can't force you to look in a certain direction, but if I teleport the killer in front of everyone and put everyone on the other side of a barrier so that they can't interact with each other and kill them before the game starts, like by teleporting everyone, I could still show off what the skin's gonna look like. Um, and then I think I would have to look this up because I don't know how to do it right now. But I think somewhere there's a command for the info block and dialogue block where I can make it say a player's name. So I can have it say this round's killer is blank, and then at the bottom or at the like I'll have it say the name of the killer at the top or bottom, and then on the other side, like either top or bottom, it'll show me the what's it called? There it is. It'll show me the uh character that they're playing or whatever. But oh, the update logs on the Discord server just came out. So they're in my server as well as the Piggy Discord server. So check out either of those if you want to see everything that's been added. I read them earlier in the stream, but I know not everyone was here in the beginning of the stream. So yeah. Anyway, why is chat Chat is not updating on the side of my screen, and I would like to know why. I would also like to know why the stream is lagging so much right now. Okay, never mind. It's green again. But, but, it's time to begin. I forgot I wasn't in flying mode and I just jumped off the edge. Professional game dev, guys. How big should I make this lobby? I don't want to make it too big. As of right now, there's not going to be any lore hidden around or anything. The one thing I do have to say is the guard survivor is the only one where you will be allowed to play multiple at the same time. Because they're like the starter survivor. Everyone else, most of the other ones you unlock by just beating the game as survivor, with the exception of a few that I will be adding special requirements to because they're better. Like, for example, the Golden Cat survivor. He only gets one ability, but his ability is so annoying he doesn't need another one. You know 007's ability to teleport across the map? Picture that ability, but on steroids. He can teleport across the map every 30 seconds with zero wind-up time. It will probably be nerfed after the game comes out, because that's annoying. It just sounds annoying. But we'll see how it plays. Every killer ability is an insta-kill, which is a good counter for that. Like, it's not like you hit them once and they teleport. But they could see you coming and teleport, so you would have to sneak up on them. There is no terror radius theme, though. You do not hear music that slowly gets more and more intense the closer they get, because I don't know how to do that. Hello. I thought you were gonna say chicken jockey. Okay. Well, normal guy's gone. Normal guy's gone. I'm all alone once again. But yeah, let's get started on this map. But yeah, since it's just chat, you and me chat. Alright, there. 5, 3. So that's 8. So I need it to be extended out by 2 more because I plan on making it about 10 by 10. Um, the let's go over some abilities for Battle of the Buried. Where did I put it? Okay. First, I would like to share how many of each there's going to be. There's going to be 6 killers and 9 survivors on launch. Maybe more because of the extra player models, but I would have to figure those out off camera. So as of right now, 15 characters, 6 different killers you could play as, and 9 different survivors. I believe it is going to be a max of 6 people per lobby, 5 survivors and a killer. Let's see, server. Player count. Go down, 6. Now, here's our 10 by 10 base. I'm going to build this up about here. Build this all the way around. Links. Powered gate. This isn't ever going to actually open. But I can make it. Here we go. Tooth blocks. There. Now. Now. Here's our lobby. I also never see when I would not want this zoomed in. So, yeah. But anyways, no clip blocks, corroded metal. Oof. Um, yeah, I'm just gonna slide this over real quick. Considering you could easily, if the spawn point isn't in the middle, you could easily just land on the wall and then jump out of the map, which I do not want. So yeah, okay, you can't walk through it. Good to know. Did I made it out of no clip blocks, didn't I? There. Now, let me go back into chat real quick. Alright, nothing new in chat. Um, but yeah. Let me see if there's any more updates real quick, because this is gonna be kind of boring for you guys. So I'm gonna work on this off camera. But I just wanted to show it off and kind of tease Battle of the Buried a bit. Mounted lights. I think I'm gonna use these to decorate this room. Um, and decorations. Um, server box. But yeah, I think I'm gonna finish decorating this and then end the stream today for the day. I'll finish this up off camera. But yeah. Let's just see if there's any other new decorations I can do here. NPCs. The only new NPC is Mousy. I don't see where I would use that, but I can find a way to use it. Let me check on spawn NPC block. Let's see if there's any new settings for that. Um, so I don't see anything new. If the Mousy NPC isn't in the spawn NPC block, I won't be able to use it for Battle of the Buried, but I could use it for Purgatory in some way. Yeah, I don't see it in here anywhere. So, yeah. I think that is this done though. This lobby. It's not much right now. Um but it's not really supposed to be anything. It's just supposed to be something that'll hold you while you wait for the game to start again. And so yeah. That's all I need it to be, and that's all it's gonna be. But yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning into the stream. I hope you guys did enjoy the stream. Or if you didn't make it to the stream, thank you guys for watching the VOD. Because I am recording this for a VOD as well. Um, if you guys did enjoy, like the stream, the VOD, whatever. If you want to, if you think it was good, if you want to see more, go ahead and do that. Check out all the socials at the bottom of the screen there. Um, and yeah, check out the socials at the bottom of the screen. Check out my Discord as well. Link is at the bottom of the description. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. And remember to stay perfect. Bye, guys.